Hey everybody, this is K Radic Ignition News, and this week we're gonna be doing another comic book tour review. And this is DC's Comics design, and this is the artwork from Greg Capullo. This is from the GCPD Batman, and this is a story that happens through when Commissioner Gordon was Batman for a couple issues. And when I barely heard about this, I was kind of mixed feelings about it. But actually, when I actually started reading the story, I was digging the suit, and I was definitely digging how he looked as the Batman suit. And it's a good story. You guys should definitely check out that storyline. So let's check out the box. And right there, it's, like, again, it says the GCPD and Batman. And then there's the artwork right there of the mech bat. I think I don't know. I never actually got the name for it. And it pretty much shows you again the two figures and then the other lines. I guess from the other artists of the same artist who did the other figure line. So pretty much that's it. So let's actually open this baby up and look at it, a closer, good look at it. Alright, guys, so I guess I want to give you guys a better look at the body first of the figure of Commissioner Gordon as Batman. And I really dig how they designed this figure. They really, to me, they really did capture him. And, yeah, like, again, you guys ever get a chance to look, he looks really sick. So they really did a heck of a job. And I really love how they sculpt this figure. When it came to the paintwork and the face, it's beautiful. It's just, for me, I really did like that. He is a little scratch in the paint. He came that way, but like I said, he's really awesome. I do like this figure. So let's start testing the articulation on on Batman. Let's test his articulation, and pretty much I tested it before I actually did the video, and I did like it. So let's bend his hip right there. It does kind of, like, he doesn't bend a little bit forward, but he does bend back, and I don't mind that because you can have him positioned like he's jumping down from like up in like a building or something, and it looks really cool. His hands do turn all the way around. His hands do bent, and his they do circle. The only thing I have complaints, he doesn't come with no wrist, but again, you could pretty much twist his whole hip around. You can he does have ankle privilege. You could bend his arm, his legs pretty good, and the fact that he could turn, I love that they added that, so you can have him posing different ways. Really cool. Again, he does have kind of ankle privilege. It's kind of stiff. I think I get to warm, put hot water and warm that up. But let's get so I want to check you guys his accessory, and that's his gun, his bangerang gun, you can say. It's because he cannot throw batarang, so they gave him a gun. It shoots tiny little bangers, and it's so cool that I like that they did that. And the only thing I have a complaints about this is when it's kind of hard to put on his arm, and every time I do that, it does scratch the paint. I'll show you that in a bit. But yeah, it looks really cool. I love that they added him with a gun like that. It shoots little tiny banger with a gun holding on his hand like that. Um, but it's really hard to take them off. Like I said, it gets really, really hard. And like I show you right now, see right there, the paint's scraping already, and it happens every time when I try putting it in or try putting it out. Okay, so let's get a better look of his squash symbol in the chest right there, his Batman, and also his face. But I really dig this. The new 52, well, the new Rebirth Batman has a similar bat symbol on his chest. I wonder, is that because of this? So they had the idea, so they used it in Commissioner Gordon first. But I really do love the new Batman symbol the way it is, and I love the whole military kind of like on the side, and but his face, like I said, it's really awesome. I really love how they actually captured him. He looks really, really awesome. Look at that, just the paintwork and the scope on this figure, the time it took them to make it. It's really awesome. I really like it. All right, now let's test the articulation on the bat mech or bat suit, or I don't know. But the bat suit, so pretty much his arms bend almost all the way, but the rocket kind of thing blocks it a little right there. They do bend forward, but it's a little stiff. You could, yeah, you can turn it like that. The hands do come off if you wanted to, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm afraid I'm gonna break it. I'll show you right there. You can switch with that hand. You can use a heat gun or hot water, but I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna keep it like that because that already happened. But when my zoom it broke the handle, I don't want to talk about it. So pretty much the same on the other side of the hand. Uh, it's a little stiff, but you could turn it all the way around. I'm not gonna really test the articulation because I feel like this mech has limited articulation. It's very stiff. His legs do bend almost the way. I love that it does that. I wish he could bend to the side. It doesn't. He feels like he has ankle privilege. I can't tell, but I feel like, yeah, like that part in the bottom blocks it a little. So if it does, I'm not gonna risk it because, again, I don't want to scratch it and I don't want to force it and bend it and break it. But if it does, it does. If you guys decide to get one and decide to try to really bend it all the way, good for great. But I'm just not gonna risk it and break it. But the same thing on the other side. I feel like I wish his leg does bend to the side. I feel like they could have done better with him when it came to articulation. I don't know. I wanted him to be posting different ways, really cool, but they kind of lacked it with him when the Batman figure was better. But so now let's actually open the chest part. Really like that they actually integrated that part so you can open his chest and he looks like he's inside. So let me actually bend his feet down a little bit so you can get close to the camera and take his helmet off first so you guys can see there he is. And that's cool that they did that. I love that they did that. And he actually can turn him, he has a little bit of articulation in his head. Now let's open his cockpit. And he looks, like I said, he looks very cool. I love how they did the paint, the little kind of like scratch silver paint to make it look like machine, I guess, electric parts. And that's really cool. I loved how they did that. They actually did heck of a detailed work on this figure. So look at that, just very nice. And then on the back of it looks very cool. And again, so mine's, I don't know if you can take it off. Like I said, it has good articulation for the head, just back and forth, turn like that. But like I said, mine's comes off. I don't know, is that part of the whole thing or the glue came off? I don't know, but it's just kind of weird. But I don't mind it because I can posing like he's off of his mech and he could be standing on top of it with holding the helmet. But maybe they're not supposed to come off. But I'm gonna show you next to the other Batman to show you how it looks. He's actually a little bit more thicker, and compared to him, he's a little bit more thinner from the face. You guys can tell. But yeah, so now let me show you the helmet. The helmet has like these little two tiny holes so it can click to the helmet. It's kind of hard to put it in. Sometimes it does bend it, but right there, presto, looks really cool. I really do dig this helmet. I do dig this Batman mech suit. I like it. Like I said, you gotta be careful because I did force in the past and it did bend a little. Be careful with that; it could break. So let's put him back in, and let's put him back in, and so now let's do some size comparison with other figures I have to show you the size. Okay, so let's show you size comparison, and the first one we're gonna size comparison is the Rebirth Flash, my favorite figure so far. And again, he is really short, and I guess the whole Rebirth wave is just short, but just to show you the size comparison. Now let me show you the other size with Origins Batman figure, and you can tell Origins Batman figure is way bigger, but just to show you size comparison. Alright, so in the end, this figure is awesome. If you're a fan of the Commissioner Gordon line where he was Batman, he took the Cape Crusaders for at least, I think, 10 issues. Like I said, when it came to capturing him from the comic books, they did a really good job. I'll give you all the bad negative in a bit. So pretty much, when it comes to paint work and scope, and like I said, detail work to capture him, he looks awesome. I really do like this figure line, and for the price, it's about okay for me. It's not too high, not too low. It's just about alright. So the bad things about this figure pretty much are, like I said, is the articulation when it comes to the bat suit. I felt like he could have had more articulation. He could have added to his legs. He could be like, position, having like poses that look really cool. I wish that the Batman, Commissioner Gordon Batman, had more changeable hands so you can change him, because I hate the whole like changing it, adding to the gun because it's scraping. I wish they added more because it would be cool. He had like more posing with his hands just not having closed one and open one. For about 50-60 bucks, I would think they were at that part, because that's like, you're paying for that. They should add that part. But like I said, I really liked the storyline. I really liked the Commissioner Gordon being Batman. So when I saw that they were gonna come out with this, I wanted to get it. I got mine for about like $50, and I think 10, no, not 10, like maybe $5 or $6 shipping. So it's worth it if you're a fan of the storyline. If it's not worth it, if you're thinking this figure's gonna have a lot of articulation, a lot of extra accessories for 60 bucks. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Mr. Bushido signing out at K-Rider Geek Nation News. We'll be in the latest tier list of Kamen Rider, Super Sentai Anime, and Comic Book Toby, Nelson Kishimi, Tokasei Monsters, aka Kaiju. Goodbye to world.